Ladies and gentlemen, I just woke up. It's Saturday morning, and you have no idea who's here at my sister's house. It's Spider-Man. Look! And action.
Come on in. Where's my pose?
I thought we were getting a pose.
You're supposed to run in and do your thing.
Okay. So reset. It's Spider-Man and action.
Come on.
Oh, yes. Okay, one more time. Take 3. It's Spider-Man in action. Nice.
Where was my leg at? Go do it one more time.
I did it.
You know better.
I did my leg.
Come on, get that leg.
Okay, so take 4.
Ready? Come on, Zachariah.
It's Spider-Man in action. Okay, nice.
Okay,
Nice.
say nice. But he normally gives me that pose where one leg is bent, the other one is long.
Oh, the one like where it's
Yeah,
off
like
to
that.
the
Yeah,
side,
like that.
down like
That's
that.
what he normally does. He does it so perfect.
I did so perfect too.
Yeah, listen, I don't know if you all have a Spider-Man at y'all's house, but my sister has one at her house. Oh, I think we're gonna do a take 5. Oh my goodness, you'll never believe who's here. It's Spider-Man and action. Nice.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
Very nice,
Thank
Zachariah.
you, Zachariah.
So this is Shardae's service. I debated on how much of this I would show. I definitely wanted to be able to show you how we as a family decided to make this a life celebration. We only had upbeat, uplifting music for the service. So y'all know I was crying my face off because y'all know how upbeat gospel just touches my soul. My niece had found a church for her and her sons to go to, so this is the choir or the praise team from the church performing. And when I tell you, even in the midst of our sorrow, we gave God the highest praise that He would allow us to have 36 years of life with our niece on this earth. And even though we're sad we'll never see her again, because of our faith and what we believe as Christians, we know that she is in a better place. We know that she's no longer sick. We know that she is mentally well, and that we can only hope and pray that we will see her again.
So what's good, fam? In true angel fashion, Amara has to sit on the counter while breakfast is getting cooked. That's your spot, huh? Anyway, I'm about to cook them up some breakfast, some biscuits and stuff, eggs. The twins are doing some tutoring homework right now. And when they're done with that, they're gonna clean up the mess that they made yesterday. I have Tabitha Brown's, her Emmy nomination event today, so I'm gonna start getting ready for that shortly because it starts at 1. I wanna get there on time. I ain't gonna start getting ready for it yet, but it starts at 1, earlier in the day than when most things start. So, yeah, show y'all some footage of that. They have one of their favorite, I ain't gonna say one of their favorite babysitter coming today. So yeah, should be a good time. Anyway, fam, I'll let y'all in a second.
So my sister Jackie requested that the praise team sing Ty Trippett's He Turned It. And again, if y'all know me, this is one of my jams. This is my breakthrough song. You talking about singing and crying to God when I first heard this song. And if you don't know the song, it talks about how in life, the devil throws things at us that can make us feel like we will never get on the other side, and that life is not even worth living. But as Christians, we believe that what the devil might have meant for evil, God can turn it around for our good. And having it being performed at my niece's funeral, I realized how much of this really spoke to her life. She had been through so much that most people would have never believed that life would ever get better. And while we would have loved to seen her perfectly healed on this side of life, she had end-stage renal failure. And like I said, she's been through more than most people could take in one lifetime, much less 10 people, if they only had a portion of what she had, wouldn't have been able to get through it. But we know that her life, there was still so much good in it. So trust and believe. I shouted and cried my butt off, but I'm gonna tell you what, we truly believe that there were so many things that the devil meant for evil in Shardae's life, but he turned it around.
Good film. Also, I wanted to let y'all know to go over to Tanksley TV if you want to see the footage from the LA auto show that we went to. I uploaded it once and then it got restricted for copyright infringement for the music and stuff that I used. So I had, after I got that resolved and updated my account, because I know I've done that before, I don't know what happened. I had to re-upload it, so I had to basically delete the first video, and they didn't let very many people know. It was like really no, it wasn't really getting pushed like that by YouTube, so a lot of y'all probably didn't know. But if you want to see that, go over and check it out.
So by this point in time in the service, we realized we were going to go over. We only had 1 hour and 30 minutes for the service. We were at 1 hour and 20, and the eulogy still hadn't been preached. So we made a lot of last minute decisions. My sister Melissa had to change songs because my sister wanted something upbeat. My sister Melissa had also lost her voice, so we had to drop the key down really low. We hadn't rehearsed this. Luckily, my best friend Erica was in town, so was her wife, so we were able to do some background vocals. The song ended up turning out good, but trust, we were making up stuff on the fly.
Tragedies are commonplace, all kinds of diseases. Economy's down, people can't get enough pay. But as for me, all I can say is thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. So took out homes out in the streets, and the drug habits, some say they just can't be. Muggers and robbers, no place seems to be safe. But you've been my protection every step of the way. I wanna say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. It could have been me. Thank you. Outdoors. Thank you. No blue. Thank you. And no cold. Thank you. Oh, just alone. Thank you. Without a friend. Thank you. Oh, just another number. Thank you. With a friend. Thank you. But you know, thank you. None of these things mean thank you. Every day by your power. Thank you. You keep making me. I wanna say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Come on. It could have been me. Thank you. Outdoors. Thank you. With no food. Thank you. And no clothes. Thank you. Oh, just alone. Thank you. Without a thank you. Oh, just another number. Thank you. With the tragedy. Thank you. Thank you. None of these things mean thank you. Every day by your power. You keep on. You keep making me. I wanna say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me.
Yes, that's an ascot you see. I am on my way to Tabitha Brown's Emmy nomination event. Hold on, still heading out. Anyway, on my way to Tabitha Brown's Emmy nomination event. It's formal with sneakers. So I got on, flip around so y'all can see it in the mirror. Got on the ascot, the black tux with the ascot handkerchief, and got on my, these are some red bottoms. As you see, they are like the silverish looking, that is to match with the silver ascot. Anyway, car is outside waiting, on my way out. I'll let y'all know.
So I'm going to pause the video right here. By this time, my mother, who was supposed to preach a 20 to 25 minute eulogy, only had 5 minutes. We were already over time. She used about 7. But the summary of her eulogy was that our life starts with a relationship with God. It actually starts before our life, because he knew us before we were even in our mother's womb. And that it doesn't matter who you are in life, whether you are the most honest person or you are the liar, if you're the smartest or the dumbest in life, you are still the Lord's, and he has a relationship with you. And that was definitely the case for my niece Sade.
A relationship with God. Having a relationship with God.
Thank you, Lord.
Now, before the saints stick their chest out and say, oh, I got a relationship because I accepted Jesus Christ, Lord, let me make sure we're clear that a relationship with God didn't start when you accepted Jesus Christ. My Bible says that since we are short for time, I'm going to, y'all just write down the word and Google it and you'll get the scripture. So I'm going to take it where it says. It ain't no point me pulling the Bible out and reading it for you to give me any kudos or validate me. I done been validated. So I don't need you to validate me. You didn't call me and you can't stop me. Let's get this straight. I'm only here because I've been assigned to do the most difficult thing. I had to do it like, but I'm going to do it. Because the strength comes with the call. When he called me, he equipped me. He prepared me. Now I want to go on and say that all relationships start with God and end with God. Now, I hope some of you heard about the creation story. If not, it's in the Bible. It talks about how God created man. And how he took the thing from the man and made the woman. Y'all know the story. Don't ask somebody, they'll tell you. But anyway, Jeremiah said, before Sade Lene was put in her mother's womb, he knew her. He formed her. And he ordained her. So I'm not leaving you out, David. I know you did a little something. I'm not doing a biology class here today. I'm not talking about how the babies are made. I'm talking about having a relationship with God that starts with God and will end with God. Sade was put in Jacqueline's womb now on September the 9th, 1986, and God decided that that was enough for her being here. And you remember you told me, Pastor, all of us got a signed number. And I went back and I looked it up and it said that Sade had been here 13,218 days. My God. 13,218 days. From September the 9th, 1986, November the 17th, 2022. 13,218 days. It started with God and it's going to end with God. Don't just put your chest out so far because you think you got it made with your relationship, but every relationship starts. Song said, 24:1 said, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, and all, come on, the crazy ones, the smart ones, the old ones, the rich ones, the old ones, the fat ones, belong to God. I need us to get on the same page, because when we get on the same page, we will treat each other better. You got a degree, you got a doctorate, you got a bachelor, you got a mistress on the side, you got kids over there, and kids over there. But let me tell you something. Everybody belongs to God. Yeah, you stole the cookies, but God saw you. You told the lie and tried to back relationship with God. Starts with God, it will end with God. But there are some qualities to improve your relationship. Oh, shucks, I can't get this over. To improve your relationship with God. I like what the psalmist said. See, I love when sinners write stuff.
Amen.
They tell the whole truth. See, and old David, I know some of y'all don't know who David was, but King David, that God that cut David. Oh, you know, okay. But King David, not you David, but the other David. The other David, you know, he was a king, and God said he's a man after my own heart. And in Psalm 139, he wrote, he said, you know, God, I did something. I slept with another man's wife. I know none of y'all did that. And then I slept with him. She became pregnant, but I didn't want nobody to know. So what I did, I thought I would kill her husband, so he would know that I slept with her because I'm king. And so he did all that. So now he wrote in Psalm 39 saying, God, if I make my bed in hell, you there. God, if I take wings or buy a ticket with Delta, American, or Southwest, and fly to the other ends of the earth.
Come on now.
You were there.
Yeah.
There is no way you or I can escape God, and I'll be so glad when we stop lying to ourselves that we're going to get away with some of this stuff. Everything done in darkness will be brought to the light. I didn't say it, God said it. So you can fool me, you can fool me every day. But you can't fool God. We got to understand having a relationship with God requires us to live a life the way He wants it. Sade and Lene had a relationship with God. 13,218 days. She came forth and she did things. We got it on the poster her way. I mean, Sade was something to deal with. She was sweet as she could be, but oh Jesus. She can make sure you eat your Cheerios in the morning. And you can get up feeling good, and Sade has teeth to take you all the way down. You can get up with the earth, you on top of the world, and Sade will make sure that you were going to have to take all of those depression medicines. You wasn't on medication before, you didn't shake then, but you should shake it now. Because you met Sade. Then, you know, I don't mind telling the truth because I love Sade with everlasting love, and I'm going to read the rest of my life. But I'm going to tell you right now, she was Sade, Lene, Randall. She was from head to toe. She knew how to love you close and tight, and she also knew how to lie to you right in your face. And I mean, arguing a lot of that. One thing people lie to you, but when they argue, it's dangerous. You got proof in your hand. Fingerprint, DNA, blood cell. And Sade is that. That's exactly what she was saying. But make sure we understand that she was a love child. That's right. We need to be careful how we talk about 4 kids. Come on. I know y'all thought she was special, and she was. The hospital even wrote on her junk that she was special. Because she knew how to go in there and she knew how to get herself out. She would check herself in, and if she felt better, she'll say, oh, how are you doing today? You know, I'm so thankful I'm going home today. I got my boys. I got to go pick up my boys. And they would release her. And Mama would call and say, no, you got to keep it. You got to keep it. They said, there was no reason to keep it. Mama said, well, wait a minute. She pretended. They said, but we can hit for 2 minutes with her. So he said, but no, he can't evaluate her and see that shit. Oh, she knew the language of the hospital. She knew she was smart. Y'all read her obituary. It has a lot of stuff in there about what she did. But I just came to say that having a relationship with God is necessary. He's already started this thing. But it gets better when you go to John 3:16. And he said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Whosoever. In case you don't know, you're whosoever. You're not exempt. You ain't that special. You ain't got no world. This is God's world. You're a part of it. Not the other way around. Whosoever believeth on him shall have everlasting life. God, Charlie made the choice. She's the only person I know that went to dialysis for 7 years. But she never complained. I promise you, I never heard her complain. She never, any family members stand up and tell y'all her complain? Even when she was faced with open heart surgery, she called, Grandmama, I got to have open heart surgery. Now, I was getting ready to faint. I was ready to bring those tears up. How do you do that when the person who's having the surgery don't even think there's anything to worry about? I thought she was calling to get a manicure. I thought that she was calling representative of manicure. So I said, well, what day next week? And I'm like, what did she say? But that's the kind of girl she was. She suffered physically in this body, the body that that's right here. But I guarantee everyone, she ain't suffering no more.
Special tribute from Molly's Funeral Home. We will be releasing white doves today.
Excuse me.
We're releasing a single white dove representing Miss Randall's spirit. We'll then release an additional 3 doves representing the Holy Trinity that will join her and accompany her on her spiritual journey. We hope that this will provide you with a sense of enlightenment that indeed her spirit has been and become free. Before we actually release the doves, the reading's been selected. The title is Carry Me Home. My loved ones, do not cry and worry for me. For like the dove, I have been set free. I have no pain, no suffering to do. I've been called home, and I know you will too. So beat hard and fast, little wings of white, and carry me home.
So it's the end of the party. Everybody's queen, Tab's daughter. I'm trying to get everybody's shoes. Everybody showed up with their shoes out, blued out. Here goes Al, what's happening? Hey, Velvet Blazers and go Nino Brown.
Her time was
Nino
had.
Brown.
Her time was had.
Her time was had. Let them know.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
All black everything.
All black everything.
Black
Ain't
ain't nothing but black folk up
Number
here.
black essence. The man been smooth all night. All evening, should I say. Hey, I know when you first walked in, I said, woo! Woo!
How you say woo?
That's what I said. You didn't know what I was talking about. I was like,
Wow.
what?
Thank you, my brother. You know what?
There goes Daddy Tab. Yeah, show out, man. Show out, absolutely. But anyway, we got furs in the building. Furs? Absolutely. Yeah, everybody doing their thing. They got their sneakers on. Al? Hey! Hey, brush it off. Brush it off. Brush it off. No, it's been a good time up in here, y'all. Everybody came out, showed out. It's been a good somebody called my name. I hear him, but I can't see him. Anyway, so this is the event. We had a good turnout, as y'all can see. Everybody had a good time. I'm talking loud because I don't want to have to put music over this, like I did everything else. But anyway, it was
Look at the camera.
This is my cousin. Say hi, McKinley. Hi. This her mama. This her mama, my cousin, who looks just like her mama, my cousin. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, she's so yummy. She looking at her other cousin. I'm sorry. This is heaven. Okay, I gotta take a picture.
Let me show y'all what I got lost into coming up out of this venue. They brought me into a different section, so I didn't see the front lobby of this spot. Look at this.
No.
Y'all see that? And then you look in and it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. There's Queen.
Into the vortex. This is so dope.
If I was high, you know how bad this would be for me?
Listen, this is a
It just doesn't stop.
This is, I love this. Like, how did they do this? Like, this is cold. I really do need.
All right, so we are headed back to LA. So Marcus, you can be honest with me. Are you glad you came with me, or would you have rather stayed home?
I'm glad I came.
He did a beautiful job. He stepped up and was one of the pallbearers. Him, his cousin Josiah, and then his cousin Malachi, whose mom is the one who passed. They looked really nice and they're all red. I'll make sure I include a picture of them in their red, all the cousins in their red right here. So I'm happy to be on my way home. As much as I made me sad to leave my family, I need to get back to my other family and just rest and relax for a little bit. So we will talk to y'all later. Bye.
shake.